believe in the power of storytelling in all its forms, whether it's a sitcom, a song, or a poem. If it touches the heart, it matters. In recent years, Warner became known for something else: his intense privacy. He married a fellow artist, whose name he kept out of the press, and they had one daughter together. He rarely shared family moments publicly, but spoke openly about fatherhood being the greatest role of his life. In a 2023 podcast appearance, Warner said, "You work for decades thinking you're building a career, but then one day your child looks at you like you're their superhero, and you realize that's what legacy means." Just months before his passing, Warner launched a podcast called Not All Hood, focused on unpacking stereotypes around Black fatherhood, mental health, and masculinity. The show had just released its 6th episode, with guests ranging from social workers to athletes to fellow actors. He was working on a book of poetry, scheduled for release in 2026. Actor Morris Chestnut, who co-starred with Warner on The Resident, posted a heartfelt tribute. "He made every set feel like home, and he made me a better man, on screen and off. Rest well, brother." Thousands of tributes have poured in from across the entertainment industry. Viola Davis wrote, "The quiet strength, the brilliant mind, the legacy. Thank you for Theo, and thank you for being you." In a rare public statement, Bill Cosby called Warner's death a devastating blow. Through a representative, he said, "Malcolm was more than my TV son. He was like my real son, Ennis. Losing him feels like losing a piece of myself." He recalled how Warner would often call him old man during their later conversations, still respectful, still rooted in their bond from decades ago. Fans across the world, from Lagos to Los Angeles, Toronto to Tokyo, have lit candles, posted memories, and played reruns of The Cosby Show to honor Warner's memory. His funeral, according to family sources, will be private, but there are talks of a public memorial and tribute special airing later this year. Malcolm-Jamal Warner wasn't just a television star. He was a poet, a musician, a father, a husband, and a deeply thoughtful human being. He lived with intentionality. He protected his peace, and he reminded us that growing up in the spotlight doesn't mean losing your soul in it. He is survived by his wife, daughter, and a generation of viewers who saw in him a reflection of themselves: smart, funny, flawed, and ultimately human. In the end, perhaps it's fitting that Theo Huxtable, the boy who grew up in our living rooms, became the man who made the world just a little better, one story, one note, one smile at a time. Rest in power, Malcolm, and thank you for everything.